What do we have here?
Hello everybody, this is Mateo. My voice is kind of dying. God, my throat has just been killing me lately. That's not that great. Of a start, especially to my new Let's Play, Spider-Man. Now in the video title, I'm going to specify that this is Spider-Man 64 because I'm sure that there's another Spider-Man somewhere that just goes by Spider-Man for like the NES or something. But this is Spider-Man 64, and we're going to start up a new game on easy because this game is really hard once you get up to higher difficulty levels. In the PS1 version of this game, you get actual cutscenes. This game still does have a couple cutscenes, but for the most part, we're just gonna have these comic book type of scenes, which I think are alright. You can skip them if you want by pressing the B button, but I'm not going to because we want to see the story. And this game is one from my childhood, one that I played a ton when I was really young, and I can still kind of remember some things, which I'm going to talk about as I play through this game. But yeah, when I was really young, this was probably the game that I played maybe the third most amount of, maybe fourth. Basically, when I was really young, I only played 4 games for the Nintendo 64, and those were Star Fox 64, which is probably 4th, then this one coming at 3rd, and then Donkey Kong 64, and then Super Bust-A-Move, or Bust-A-Move 64, or something like that. Actually, I think that order might still be kind of off, but for the most part, those 4 games, and then Super Mario 64 probably comes in 5th. But yeah, this game, I mean, when I was younger, I used to really like Spider-Man. I mean, I read all of my parents' Ultimate Spider-Man comics, although they stopped getting those a really long time ago, but still, I read them all. And I just freaking loved Spider-Man. He's probably my favorite superhero just because of how original he was, for one. I mean, there is no other superhero with, like, slinging on webs. Meanwhile, you have, like, 8 guys that can fly and shoot laser beams out of their eyes.
Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee here. Once again, we find our hero Peter Parker, better known around the world as the Amazing Spider-Man, in a heap of trouble. But this is just the beginning, Spidey fans. So get ready for a true superhero action thriller, packed to the brim with thrills and chills, twists and turns, more supervillains than you can shake a web at, and of course, non-stop web-slinging, wall-crawling action.
Hey, Spider.
Hey, Black Cat, what's going on?
I know there's been some trouble, but the bank's being robbed, and they've got hostages. Use your Spidey compass to get to the bank quickly.
Thanks, Cat.
Okay, so, as I was saying, this game is just very prominent in my childhood. Oh shoot, what? Oh, no, skip that. Skip that. How do I web sling? Oh, R button. I was trying B. Okay, then, that's kind of weird. But yeah, I really like this game from when I was younger, and I'm pretty sure that's what I was talking about. I feel like I must point out that I really like how they had Stan Lee as the narrator. He doesn't have too many lines in this, but I still think it was really, really cool how they had him narrating the whole thing. By the way, I'm basically going to be avoiding all these enemy guys here. In this game, there's only really one collectible that you can get for 100%, and those are the comic books, which there are a few located throughout each level. Some have more than others. But I really do think that I'm just going to be skipping out on those because I have no idea where they are. And I just want to have a very casual playthrough of this game. For once, I'm not going to do a 100% playthrough. I'm just going to play the game for fun. Kind of be all nostalgic over it and not have to worry about getting everything. Okay, so stuff's going down. We're being attacked by helicopters because they think that I'm the villain because of the whole tech show that happened. So yeah, we gotta get out of here quickly before they kill Spider-Man.
I believe they shot down those police choppers.
Yeah, just my luck.
And
Probably get blamed
meanwhile,
for that,
also the
too.
Jade Syndicate is robbing
Is
the
that
bank.
the bank ahead?
Yes, but be careful, Spider. I saw the chopper dropping off armed robbers on top of the bank.
Thanks for the heads up, Cat.
So yeah, we gotta head over to that bank in order to stop the guys from robbing it. Stop the bad guys. Basic, generic
I bet
start
we
to our
get the
game
people on
here.
the top of this building.
What about the top of this
Cat was
building?
right.
Ah, this is the bank.
Jade
Okay.
Syndicate.
Didn't think it was quite this soon, but whatever. So let's go ahead and give them the good ol'... just yeah, beat him up. Oh, he shot me with a laser beam. Because, you know, can't have actual bullets in these games. Just like Legend of Zelda, interestingly enough, you can press Z to center the camera, and that's really all that you have in terms of camera control, because your C buttons are actually your various attack buttons. By pressing the left C, you can do some kicks, which are suggested. Let's go, yeah, let's go MGG. Actually, can I put in Mateo? Yeah, I can. Let's do that. And then finish. Yep. Okay. Yeah, overwrite that. Okay, well, you can press the left C to do a kicking attack, which is the suggested method because it has a longer range than your punch, and they do the same amount of damage. So it's not like punch does any more or less damage. So really just kick for the most part. Yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of combat. Combat is really basic in this game. Although you can tie together some movements and your web button. Like yeah, you can shoot web balls and stuff like that. Let's see if... Yeah. So you can do that, although it takes a ton of web for one thing. But yeah, you can do... I think there's like a way to do a shield, but I don't know how to do most of them. But the combat is really basic in this game, which was really good for really young me, who could not handle too many button presses at once. Like, 2 was my max when I was younger, seriously.
Looks like these switches can open the
Like, I could not do super combos or whatever, and I still really do not have the patience to do such things. So let's go ahead and just... He went right through the switch, oh my god. Okay, just press the button, bring out some more guys. Not opening up the room, though. We basically want to hit all 3 of these switches. You can do so by hitting the kick or punch button. Open up the room, which means they're going to come filing right on in. And we want to release the hostage as well. Straight to where the bad guys are, yeah, but they'll get out safe no matter what, so don't worry about that. Yeah, just such a good game, mainly because of nostalgia. I mean, playing it now for the first... If I were to play it, like, just recently for the first time, I probably wouldn't think that this game is as good as I think it actually is. I wouldn't think that it's as good as it is. Or, I wouldn't think... I would think less of it, basically, is what I'm trying to say, without that nostalgia factor. But still, I just really like this game. It is fantastic for me. I don't know, maybe some of you guys have the same opinion, I don't know. But it's just a ton of fun and just a really quick game that you can blaze through in a couple hours. And just a real nice break. Just beat up some baddies, swing some webs, dodge bullets and everything. It is just pretty fun. Get that guy. Be careful because these guys actually will try killing the hostages, which means auto game over, so don't let them do that. Although, really, you have to be pretty unlucky for them to kill the hostages. Although I'm getting hit quite a bit, which is meh. We have that little bonus increment to our health, though, because we're playing on easy, which is very helpful. Because just some of the enemies... Whoa, okay. The pun. Okay, beat up that guy. Can I just... I did not mean to do the shield. Okay, but then you do the shield, and then there's a shockwave that will hit enemies, but not for too much damage. Let's just go over the security gate. That's something that I always did when I was younger. Just because, like, I was worried that they would be alerted to my presence. Okay, let's open secure area 1.
Timer on the bomb and take out all the hostages.
Okay, they've activated the bomb, and he said that they're gonna take out all the hostages, but they really don't. Let's just make sure that we open up the safe that barely has any money in it whatsoever. Like, honestly. Apparently they're still using the gold standard here, though, because they have nothing but gold in that
Robert's
safe.
taken care of, but what can I do about the bomb?
Okay, just pick it up with the punch button. It becomes transparent for whatever reason, and just slowly carry it on down to the safe. We have 2 minutes. We have plenty of time to do this. I feel like they might give you less time if you play on a harder difficulty. And you can just really throw it in from so far away because it slides quite a bit for whatever reason. So just close the safe on it and then it will automatically blow up even though we had a minute and a half left. Somehow we're back up here and we can swing away. Mission accomplished. So we can go ahead and save, finish. Mateo already exists, overwrite it. Okay. Yep. Okay, now, here is a really fun part of the game. Actually, no, wait, not quite yet. We're actually getting on our way to our first boss battle, but this isn't the part that I was thinking of, that's next. Still, this is a pretty fun part as well. I also really like how they have these comic book covers to show the different story arcs of the game. It's very nice.
Jameson from day one, blaming Jameson for being stuck in his scorpion suit. Spidey had better get there quickly, or JJJ may end up in the obituaries of his own paper.
I just can't talk over Stanley, I'm sorry. It's just so great how they got him to do the voice over the game. I mean, I'm sure he fully complied. I mean, it is his superhero and whatnot. But still, it's just a really awesome touch that they added. And one that they've added to other Spider-Man games as well. I can't really think of another one. There was that one commercial for the Spider-Man game where they had Stan Lee, basically a Stan Lee skin on the Spider-Man. And when he went into first-person view, you were like looking through his sunglasses. That was great. But otherwise, I can't really think of another game that they had him narrating it, but I'm sure that there were others. Okay, but we need to hurry up. Oh, look, bad guys.
Keep your eyes open.
The generic bad guys, and they just have 2 guns and whatnot.
Sooner the boss pays us.
Okay, so they're... Okay, you're not gonna get paid. Whoa, he threw a grenade. I forgot that they did that. Oh, well, I feel like they did more damage to themselves than they did to me. This part of the game gets kind of tricky. Want to head over here, I do believe. Get on up on top of the building. And then... he just flails his gun around for 5 minutes before he actually starts shooting. Wow, you're a really effective guy. Okay, we should be getting close, I do believe. I could use that. Yeah, we're right here. So beat up the guy. Grab the health. They take slightly more hits now, I think. Like, they can actually take a combo. And then we just get on top of the building, or just touch it, I guess. Alright then. Okay. It's a new millennium. Yeah. When did this game come out? It was right around the end of 1990s or the new millennium. So yeah. Not entirely sure of the backstory behind Scorpion, although they kind of mention it, that Scorpion has hated JJJ because of the Scorpion suit. I don't know entirely how that works out. I just didn't really... I don't think that he was even in the Ultimate Spider-Man comics. But basically, what you can do with this guy is you can throw furniture at him and do a ton of damage that way. Just be careful, because if JJJ also has his own health bar, don't climb on the wall. Whoa, tail laser. I do not remember you having a tail laser there. So let's throw a chair at him. Yeah. But yeah, just be sure that JJJ doesn't die, because that'll be a game over for you. Let's throw this desk at him. Ah. You can also get up close and personal and punch him and kick him and stuff, but that is not really recommended, because he just punches you right back in a rather poor fashion, but it still does quite a bit of damage. I think you can also fire your web balls at him for, yeah, quite a bit of damage, but you only have so many web canisters in this game, so you want to be careful on... Whoa, okay, that guy just like Hadoukened through that wall, seriously. But you want to be so careful with your web usage. You can also just tie him up in webs. You know, we could do this the entire boss battle, honestly. Running out of webs really is never a problem. So, I mean, just go ahead. I mean, there might be one part where I might be running kind of low, but for the most part, we could just beat him up like that, and after all of that damage, I'm gonna go ahead and fight him fair for the other, like, eighth of his health. We're just gonna throw a gigantic freaking sofa at him. It's so heavy that Spider-Man can't even move, and now Spider-Man has become a ghost and is transparent, except no longer. So yeah, that's that. That's our very first boss fight with the Scorpion. So, with that, in the next part, we will see where our Spider-Man type adventures will take us next. I will see you all then. Goodbye.